Knowing whether your body is actually healthy or slowly declining is one of the most important things you can figure out, because most people don't realize that their body is falling apart until it's already really far gone. So I'm going to show you 10 signs that your body is not doing as well as you think it is. And the good news is that all of these things are completely fixable once you actually know what to look for. The first sign is that you basically can't function without coffee. And I don't mean that you enjoy a cup in the morning because it's a nice ritual. I mean that without it, you're basically a zombie that can't form a proper sentence until noon, which is a pretty big indicator that something is off, because your body should be able to produce its own energy through good nutrition, quality sleep, and having enough muscle mass to keep your metabolism running. But when those things are not working properly, your body has basically nothing to run on. So you reach for the caffeine, and then the caffeine affects your sleep, and then the bad sleep makes you more tired, which creates this cycle that just keeps repeating itself. So, if this sounds familiar, the thing you actually need to fix is not your coffee intake, it's the nutrition, the sleep, and the activity level underneath it, which are the real source of the problem. The second sign is that you only go to the bathroom every couple of days. I will admit this is not the most exciting topic to discuss, but it's genuinely important because a lot of people think that going every 2 or 3 days is just their normal, when it's really not. When waste sits in your system for that long, toxins that your body was trying to remove start getting reabsorbed right back in, which can affect your energy, your skin, how bloated you feel, basically everything. And the fix is usually super simple. More fiber from vegetables and whole grains, more water throughout the day, and actually moving your body on a regular basis, because your digestive system needs physical movement to function properly. If you are sitting all day, it basically goes into sleep mode, which is why things stop moving the way they should. The third sign is that you feel bloated before you even have lunch, and what that usually means is that the food from your previous meals hasn't been properly broken down yet. So, it's basically just sitting there fermenting and producing gas, which is what makes your stomach swell up. And I know a lot of people just accept this as part of who they are, but it's really not something you should have to live with. The most common triggers for this are processed food, too much dairy, and artificial sweeteners. But what a lot of people don't realize is that it also has a lot to do with how you eat, and not just what you eat, because your digestion actually starts in your mouth. And if you are rushing through your meals without properly chewing, you're basically skipping the first step of the whole process, which means everything else has to work way harder than it should. So slowing down and being more mindful about how you eat can make a surprisingly big difference. The fourth sign is that you can't fall asleep easily. You just lie there and your brain won't shut off, which is super frustrating, and most people blame it on stress or screens, which definitely plays a role. But there is something much more basic that a lot of people overlook. If you didn't physically do anything demanding during the day, your body has basically no reason to be tired at night. You sat at a desk, you sat in a car, you sat on a couch, and now you expect your body to just switch off. But it doesn't work like that, because you didn't actually use any energy that needs to be recovered. On top of that, your gut produces a huge amount of the chemicals your brain needs to fall asleep, like serotonin and melatonin. So, when your nutrition is not great, your body can't produce enough of those chemicals, which makes falling asleep even harder. That's why fixing your sleep is really about fixing your activity level and your nutrition first, and the sleep improvements will naturally follow from there. The fifth sign is that your breath is bad even after brushing your teeth. And I'm not talking about morning breath because that's totally normal. I'm talking about the kind that just lingers no matter what you do, which can be really confusing because you feel like you are doing everything right with your dental hygiene, but nothing seems to work. And the reason for that is because the smell is usually not coming from your mouth at all. It's coming from deeper inside your digestive system. Poor digestion can produce gases that travel right back up, and no amount of brushing is going to fix a problem that starts in your stomach. So if your dental hygiene is totally fine, but your breath is still not great, that's basically your body telling you that your digestion needs some attention. The sixth sign is that you crave sugar all the time. And most people assume that this is just a willpower thing, like they are just weak when it comes to sweets. But it actually has way more to do with your blood sugar than with your discipline. Because when your diet is full of processed food and sugar, your blood sugar is constantly spiking and crashing throughout the day. And every time it crashes, your body sends you really intense cravings for more sugar to bring it back up. So, you eat the sugar, it spikes, it crashes, and the cravings come right back. It's basically a loop that keeps repeating itself. And the way to break out of it is to eat meals that have proper protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs so that your blood sugar stays stable instead of going up and down all day. If you do that consistently for about 2 weeks, the cravings will drop dramatically. I went through this myself, and I was honestly surprised at how quickly they went away once I started eating properly. which is a pretty good indicator that it was never really about willpower in the first place. The seventh sign is that you get sick all the time. If you are the person who catches every cold and every flu that goes around, your immune system is definitely not where it should be. And here is something that most people don't realize. About 80% of your immune system actually lives in your gut, which means that what you eat has a direct impact on how well your body can fight off infections. So, when your diet is poor and your gut health is compromised, your body's ability to defend itself drops significantly. Fixing your nutrition, getting better sleep, and being more physically active can do absolute wonders for your immunity, which is something that a lot of people underestimate. The eighth sign is that your skin just won't clear up no matter what products you use. You have tried every cream and every serum and every face wash, and nothing is making a difference. And the reason is because the problem is not on the surface, it's on the inside. When your body is inflamed because of poor nutrition and lifestyle habits, that inflammation shows up on your skin in the form of acne, redness, and dullness. And no skincare product is going to fix something that is fundamentally an internal issue. So, if you have been spending money on products without seeing results, it might be worth focusing on cleaning up your diet and improving your sleep. First, because the visual difference that makes on your skin can be absolutely game-changing. The ninth sign is that your mood is all over the place for no apparent reason. One minute you are totally fine, and the next minute you are irritated and you have no idea why. And this is actually really interesting because about 90% of serotonin, which is the chemical responsible for keeping your mood stable and making you feel good, is produced in your gut. So when your nutrition is off, your serotonin production takes a hit and your mood becomes unpredictable. It's kind of crazy to think that what you ate for lunch could be the reason you got irritated at someone 2 hours later, but that is genuinely how it works, which makes fixing your diet even more important than most people think. And the 10th sign, which I think is the most important one on this entire list, is that you think all of this is just part of getting older. This is the one that I really want you to hear, because it's the belief that keeps people stuck. They think, oh, my metabolism is slowing down. Oh, I just don't have the energy I used to. Oh, this is what happens after 30. But what is actually happening is not aging. It's your body adapting to a lifestyle where you stopped moving, stopped challenging yourself, and stopped paying attention to what you eat. There is a massive difference between getting older and letting yourself decline because of inactivity. I have seen people in their 50s who are in better shape than most people in their 20s, and it's not because they have some kind of special genetics. It's because they never stopped putting in the work. So age is really not the problem here. Inactivity is. So if 3 or more of these signs apply to you, everything I just talked about is completely reversible. You just need to start moving, eat properly, and get better sleep. Your body will respond to those changes faster than you think, because it's designed to adapt. That's literally what it does. And if you want a step-by-step plan that will help you actually get started with all of this, check the first link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Well, you made it to the end. Now you should click this video to learn some more.